Coach, do you know when Lionel's next race is? What his race schedule or season's like? Everyone's asking online.
If I know it?
Yeah.
Or if he knows it?
Both.
I believe he's doing Indian Wells.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's his next one.
Indian Wells. Yeah. Last year was a disaster, I think. Caden.
What's Caden saying?
Caden's a f***ing jokester. Shout me out, coach. Shout me out. He did just pull Lionel through one of the best set of hundreds Lionel's ever done. So, Caden Lieto, good for something.
I didn't go 26, and if I did, then you would have had to wear jammers. I was already in the Speedos by then.
That was never happening. That was the safest bet ever.
Dude, 26.2. 0.2.
Exactly. I know you.
Wear jammers.
Yeah, he was never wearing jammers.
Whatever.
Are you swimming
If
too
you
much?
had known you could go 25.9, you would do
Swimming
it.
too much?
Yeah.
It was so
I mean, unless you're swimming 60K a week, you ain't swimming enough.
Just one at a time.
So wait, where am I?
We're doing 650s fast.
Oh, I thought you meant 650 all out. I'm being dead serious.
One that Lionel goes under 30, everybody else gets out of one. Not him. Everybody else gets out of one. For everyone that Lionel goes under 30. Come on, Lionel. Before you get your hopes up, last round, Lionel, it was 0. Ready? Because I will fail everyone. Help the crowd. Ready? Ready?
Will he go under 30?
No.
No?
Well, not unless he's a lot faster than he was on the last round. 7.5! Wow! 9.5, gents. 33.5. Lionel, 1-0. 31.0. We got our ways, guys. Come on, Lionel, for the crowd. For the crowd.
I don't know why. There's 30 people in this store. Why am I the singled out here?
Why me?
So it'll mean we can straight home.
I mean, that was a nice, easy Thursday swim.
Oh, God.
He's saying 55.
What are you at for distance?
I'm at 5K, at least, and I didn't put drill on.
You're at 55 or 56
Huh?
or something?
52.
52.
Sat on the
How long
wall.
did you warm up?
400.
We're over 5K. I can
Yeah,
tell you
we
that.
are 100% over 5K.
Hey, that's it. Easy.
Was it a hard swim or easy swim?
They're all hard. My perception of if they're hard or easy is that they're all hard now. Every day.
I just need to get away for a little while. Yeah.
Go for it.
Braxton, how are you, man? Lionel here. Keep working hard, and maybe one day do some training together. Keep working hard, and maybe one day do some training together. That's hilarious.
Yeah. What is
It's
it?
funny. So who is that?
That's my dad.
Is it?
Oh, it's your dad?
That's my dad. He needed a swim skin.
I do remember that.
My dad was like, I'll give you this swim skin, but all I want is this video. So he said hi to my son. So,
Oh, that's why he's saying Braxton.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And now they're doing some training together.
Wow.
All because of Yep Yep.
Oh, because of
I
this
don't think
guy.
I was around then, was I?
No.
2018?
All I remember.
Yeah, Lionel, tell us
remember that.
tell us what happened.
What happened was they went with ITU rules, I think. So the swim cutoff was 68 degrees, and all of us, they told us, oh, don't even bring like it'll be wetsuit legal for certain. But it was a USAT race, and USAT wouldn't budge on the wetsuit cutoff. But then they ended up challenge or whatever. Whoever put that race on was like, just make the put ice cubes in the water where you measure it, and so I don't think we ended up using the swim skin
Yeah, I don't think you did.
because I think it ended up being wetsuit legal because no one had a swim skin.
Nope. Hey, now you're doing some training together.
What kind of set you want tomorrow?
How about this?
There you go.
Where did you get those?
And somehow Caden's here too.
I told you guys. Kona Series 2022. I told you.
Okay. Oh, good.
It's gonna be.
Hey, we played the other day. Who won again?
Good Lord.
Every day.
You've never really done strength work. Now you're doing strength work.
Well, I did do strength work once after I got a stress fracture, and then I started doing strength work. So now we're trying to not get a stress fracture and do strength work before we get one, so that we don't get one. This is Sharon Phillips, and she's my strength coach, and she has been helping me now for, are we going on 6 weeks?
Yep.
So
Second block.
it's been great. I actually am developing. Usually this would.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So I went over to Dollarama and I got this beautiful smiley face bucket, which serves as a urinal. So it was a chore, but now I actually am starting to develop, I would say, a love for it. And I'm excited to build my home gym out a bit better so that it's not as dungeony. But Sharon has been great. She's a great coach, and I'm excited to keep progressing.
And what is the main benefit of doing strength as an athlete or triathlete?
I definitely believe that injury prevention, that's what we're going for, and just basic additional strength for sure. And for someone that hasn't done it before, this is a very low hanging fruit for us, so I'm super excited.
I think stabilization too
Yeah.
seems to be intuitively already in my running and my biking, like
Yeah, for sure.
stabilizing the stuff, everything. So I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You guys talking, and now I'm thinking about. Do you work out in Hokas? Do you even lift? No. Work out in Hokas? You don't lift.
You do cardio, you don't lift. Here we have TRX with a question mark. That leads nowhere. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Okay, you do body weight exercises. Are you white? Yes, you are white. Okay, that's called yoga, and you don't lift.
Are you trying to get on Ronnie Coleman's level?
No, I'm not trying to put on any muscle. That's not a priority of mine. Those are 73.
You're gaining weight?
Seem to be gaining weight. Oh, just a little bit.
Yeah,
But it could be.
yeah.
Could
Okay,
be
so
muscle
remember
or
I want
something.
high here, and I just want back up. I want your biceps back up to your
Nice.
ears, okay? Down to the side and up.
You're doing it all this year. Weight training, eating healthy. You said it. You said in like 2021 you were finally a pro triathlete. It seems like that might be happening now.
I banked 4 cheat meals. Aaron told me that I could have a cheat meal once every 2 weeks, and I'm on week 8. I didn't take a single cheat meal. So, you know, there's going to be a binge week coming real soon. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Donuts.
That's
not in the cheat
You
meal.
mean to take you to
Donuts
fast
is
food
good. It's
every
totally
day?
fine. I ate actually 6 Krispy Kremes in 2 days.
Cheat meal? Enlighten us.
McDonald's. I almost went to McDonald's
Little Mickey
a few
D's.
nights ago. I was having a bad fat craving, like the bad fats.
Yeah.
And I almost went, and then we looked in the freezer, and we had like pre deep fried cheese curds that you could then just bake. And I ate. Levi and I split the equivalent to about 1,500 calories worth.
Yeah, but Levi.
I ate most of the calories
When you
worth
go
though.
for your
What about Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A breakfast for sure, but usually I don't feel the desire for the cheat until dinner after a hard. I think it's a real craving for fat, for
I'm
fat
sure.
and salt,
Yeah.
which you can obviously satiate, but in the moment you're like, I want McDonald's or Burger King.
Okay, so donuts or just an
Donuts
given.
is totally fine. Yeah, that's totally fine, unless you eat donuts for dinner.
Okay.
Then
okay.
that would be like a
Perfect.
dozen Krispy Kremes for dinner.
Yeah.
Cheat meal.
Yeah, that's a cheat for sure.
You like it? Yummy. Yum, that smells good. Ooh, that's some gourmet food, my dude.
Your recovery days are a bit different than what they used to be in the past.
well, in the past I used to take a complete off day. If I look in my training log, I did a little analysis of my entire logged training career, and I've got a lot of zeros in there. Now, don't get me wrong, zeros are important. He's trying to look around at it. Zeros are important, you know, every now and then, but logging zeros frequently, I'm not sure if that's really going to get you up to the top level. So it's a balancing act for sure. One thing I've definitely become aware of is that there's a difference between burnout and overtraining. Overtraining is like a physical thing. Burnout is a mental thing. So you've got to guard against both for certain. So physically right now I feel great. I don't feel like, and swimming is the number one indicator. Now my top end is certainly a bit blunted in the water, which is an indication certainly that you're carrying fatigue. But then today, for instance, we did quite a few tight pace time reps. And if you're overtrained, I mean, you are going to absolutely fail in the tight pace time stuff as a weaker swimmer because it's just, you're just so tired. So I always use swimming as a good gauge of physical stress. And so the physical stress is in a good place because I'm not failing. But burnout, now that's knocking on the door for sure. Yeah. Like that's where I think the zeros kind of come in sometimes. And so today's not a zero. What I'm trying to do is figure out a way to manage, you know, psychological burnout in the fact that you need to train a lot. You want to be the best in the world. You have a deficit. You have a weakness. You have to train a lot. There's just no way to get around it. You have to train a lot, but you have to manage that with not getting burned out from training a lot. So I've been swimming 7 days a week. We're going to bring that back down, I think, to 6 because it's just too mentally taxing. I need like a day off from triathlon. So anyhow, that's not today. Today we swam and we had a gym session. And so, you know, that's about as close to a recovery day as we're taking at the moment. I was taking Sundays completely off. I think that's probably a little too conservative. Every now and then take one off for sure. But so this Sunday we've got the swim meet and then we'll do the gym session. And once again, that'll be the recovery day. Next Sunday, I think I'll probably, in terms, you know, to prevent mental burnout, I think I will just do the gym session and then swim Monday to Saturday. So we'll still hit well over 30 kilometers on the week. And then hopefully that brings you back in on Monday, you know, crazy chomping at the bit to train hard. Because really that's, in the swim in particular, here baby, here bubba. In the swim in particular, I mean, you've got to be coming in mentally wanting to train. It can't be, I don't think you're going to make progress coming in and it kind of feels like drudgery. And so, however we can manage swimming a lot, biking a lot, running a lot, and coming in, you know, really wanting to do it, that's the right path. That's the right method, I think. And so, I mean, it's work in progress, but yes, today's a recovery day, and it's definitely a bigger recovery day than we were doing for a long time.
Do you have any races on your schedule? At least 2 you can name?
Well, it's not a secret or anything. I'm not keeping a secret or anything. I just really don't know where I'm racing too much. Yeah, it's another baby, hey. Because we're spending this year, you know, getting back to basics, getting into good form. So we do need to race, though. Oceanside will have been 13 straight weeks of training. And so we'll do Oceanside 70.3 as the season opener. And then the plan currently is to absorb that, come back, do a little high-end block, and then go into St. George and see where we're at there as well. And then after that, I have absolutely no idea what we're doing. I'm not ready to do an Ironman yet. The damage is deep. I'm not in, you know, not where I need to be competitive, and so I'm not super keen to just do an Ironman for the sake of doing an Ironman. I've done plenty of Ironmans. I would like to do a really good Ironman, and so we're just going to keep grinding until we get the swim, the bike, and the run into a place where I'm confident that I can at least perform well. And so When will that happen? Will happen in June? Will happen in July? Will happen in August? I'm not sure, but hopefully by July it happens. So that would leave, I think there's 3 or 4 races potentially in July that we could hit as an Ironman.
I could do it if I was only swimming, but
How much are you averaging?
The last 3 weeks,
Yeah.
about 44,000 yards. It's too much. It's too much within the context of biking and running. It just can't. It's not having a positive impact. 30 is total positive. 40 is, I think, too much. You need a day off at least.
Lionel cut his hot tub time early today.
Yeah, got a little boy. We're cruising now.
My camera cannot focus on the
Really?
light.
I'm just too hot, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Blue.
All right, end of a recovery day. Ain't a whole lot today.
Just trying to mentally decompress so that we come back rejuvenated for a hard run workout tomorrow and a hard bike workout on Saturday, and then we got the swim meet on Sunday. So for me, it's mainly mental because physically I feel fantastic. So just trying to spend an afternoon disengaged from triathlon. Though Aaron would argue that all I do is talk about triathlon the entire afternoon. But to me, it feels like we've disengaged from triathlon. Agreed? See?
Yeah,
No
it's all we talk about.
No comment. Oh.